and an army rises. And a lot of times what we do is we see places in our hearts, places in our lives that seem like they're just spiritually dry or they're just spiritually dead. Or we look at loved ones and we see kind of where they ventured off the path. And so when I was writing this song, it was about friends of mine that they were raised in the church and they knew who God was, but they just stepped off of the course and they went from Christianity to atheism. And it was really devastating to watch their families just long for their kids to return home, to return to their first love. And I started thinking, okay, well, what is it that God would have us do on behalf of those people? I don't think that He would have us judge them or condemn them for their actions, which a lot of times we can get wrapped up in. We can look at the circumstance and we can see, oh, that person's doing this wrong and that wrong, and it gets really nitpicky really quick, you know? But instead, God says, no, stand in the gap, intercede on their behalf. Stand in the gap for them, just like Moses did. He stood in the gap for Israel. Those Israelites, when God was ready to pour out His wrath on them, Moses stood in the gap and they were all spared because of one person.
Right.
And that's the same call that He has for us, not to condemn anyone, but to love and persevere with prayer for them. So this song is called Come Alive, and I hope that as we sing it, you can just feel God breathe on us.
Oh God, we know that You are God, Yours is the